Jacques Parizeau will be the next Premier of Quebec. He'll now move to fulfill his biggest promise, taking Quebec out of Canada.
I'm a sovereignist before, during, and after elections.
This is a CBC Primetime News special report. The Parti Québécois in power. From Montreal, here is Peter Mansbridge.
Good evening. Well, here we go.
You're watching the Southern Valley's #1 station for news and information, KBAK-TV, Bakersfield. This is Channel 29 Eyewitness News with Jerry May, Charlotte Stark, Don Carley on sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Channel 29 Eyewitness News at 11.
Good evening. Charlotte Stark is a bit under the weather tonight.
It's a great day.
Face the Nation with CBS News Chief Washington Correspondent Bob Schieffer. And now from CBS News in Washington, Bob Schieffer.
Good morning again. Well, joining us right here on Face the Nation.
This broadcast was produced by CBS News, which is solely responsible for the selection of today's guests and topics. It originated in Washington, D.C.
CBS News. Experience you can trust.
Good morning. Partly cloudy today in Washington. Chance of a thunder shower this afternoon. High today about 75. Right now it's 56 degrees. Doctors are keeping a close watch on the condition of Governor George Wallace. He remains on the critical list from 4 bullet wounds he suffered at the hands of a would-be assassin.
This is News 4 Washington Today with Don Doak.
We're watching Channel 15, your public television station for Greater Louisville and Southern Indiana.
Tonight, President Clinton prepares to invade Haiti. A new study claims Southern Illinois will be in deep trouble by the year 2000, and officials report an overwhelming amount of arrests in Mount Vernon today. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kelly Holtz. C13 News is next.
Live from the WCEE TV studios, it's the C13 News Tonight. With local, state, national, and international news, Kelly Holtz and Katie Heck bringing you the latest scores and the day's highlights. This is the C13 News Tonight.
The United States is laying the political groundwork.
ABC News presents Presidential Mission, a special report on President Kennedy's visit to Europe. Tonight, in Old Ireland. Now, here is Richard Bates.
Good evening. Most of the time,
From San Francisco, ABC News presents Politics 64. Tonight, the final chapter in our coverage of the Republican National Convention.
From ABC News election headquarters in New York City, ABC News brings you Election 64.
Here's Kennedy headquarters.
Good morning, I'm Sharon Chen. Dozens of DMV workers stand to lose their jobs because of the state's budgetary issues, but hope could be on the way. That story coming up.
Weighing in on gay marriage, San Diego School District that's the first in the state to support Proposition 8.
Police are looking for a woman who disappeared from her bed. Who the family thinks may be behind her disappearance.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Renee Cohn, sailing on into the weekend with a cool down inside. I'll let you know how cool it's going to get where you are. San Diego 6 in the morning on your Friday starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Linda Martin.
And I'm Jeff Powers in for Mark Bailey. It is Friday, August.
Entertaining San Diego for 55 years. A new look, a new name, and the new home of the CW, San Diego 6.
Remember, kids, 11 minutes of non-stop news.
11 at 11.
Starting Monday.
Good morning. San Diego 6 in the morning for your Friday continues right now.
San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
And welcome back, everyone. The time right now is 5:31. I'm Linda Martin.
Hot. Only San Diego 6 takes you
now on the TV 50 10 o'clock news.
A Motown legend is back in the Motor City. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amir Makeupson.
And I'm Roger McCoy. Well, she is one of the biggest superstars of all time, with fans around.
And now, from New England's news station, this is NECN News Sunday.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jackie Bruno. Tom Brady captures another.
It's shocking. It really is.
Tonight, a Dillard University senior is dead. Who else is at risk, and how can you protect your health? If you build it, they will rebuild. Why big business is bringing historic neighborhoods back. How rough times on Wall Street may mean fewer folks on Bourbon Street. New weather gadgets. We're getting answers from one of the top minds in hurricane research and how this will protect you.
Now, from WNOL Television in New Orleans, you're watching ABC 26 News at 9 on New Orleans CW.
Good Tuesday evening. I'm Michael Hill.
And I'm Liz Reyes. A call tonight for Dillard University.
Captioning brought to you by Dodge.
En este apartamento murieron trágicamente 2 oficiales de policía. Enseguida le diremos cómo es que todo esto pasó.
Un pequeño de 5 años murió asesinado presumiblemente a manos de su padre. El sospechoso también intentó quitarse la vida. Cada día es más imperiosa la necesidad de empleados bilingües en las entidades del gobierno. El Estado anima a sus trabajadores a aprender el español.
So it is my privilege to proclaim the 2004 Republican National Convention in session and call it to order.
El presidente Bush quiere quedarse en la Casa Blanca otros 4 años. La Convención Nacional Republicana está en Nueva York para apoyarlo, mientras en las calles las protestas no se hicieron esperar. Los republicanos planean 4 días de tributos a su liderazgo en tiempos de guerra y a su respuesta.
Where news comes first. This is Beartooth News at 6.
Montana.
Live from Montana's capital city with reports from north central Montana, Lisa Wolf, meteorologist Curtis Grevenitz, and sports with Al Marks. This is Beartooth News at 6.
Folks around.
Fair, accurate, to the point. The 10 o'clock news starts now on Montana's news station.
A plane bound for Great Falls crashes in the Billings Heights, killing the pilot and destroying a building. Thanks for watching.
You're watching Montana's #1 news team with Heath Haggam. Storm Tracker weather with Fred Pfeiffer and Jake Nelson with sports. This is the 10 o'clock news on KRTV. Fair, accurate, to the point.
Close we can get. Fox 5 News in the morning for this Thursday, the 30th of January, starts right now.
Live in Southern Nevada with local news, traffic, and weather, you're watching Fox 5 News in the morning.
And good morning, you're watching Fox 5 News on a Thursday, January 30th. I'm Greg Ricks.
And I'm Rochelle Carey. It's coming up on 6 o'clock, and it was...
A baby is found alive inside an apartment with a dead woman. Surveillance video captured the suspect and the mother of 2 girls stabbed last week in Mesquite.
and it may answer a lot of questions by police. And hundreds, if not thousands, of illegal immigrants are walking into the U.S. through national parks, and it appears there's nothing anyone can do. The news starts now.
Now, Eyewitness News at 10 on UPN.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kate Maddox. About 2 years ago, the city of Las Vegas started opening